Try my best to be a raconteur in this project. About a year ago, this time of year, I was driving back to my office from my house. Must have been from lunch, I think it was in the middle of the day. And I came to the red light right by the mall where I turned right and I go back behind the mall to get to my office. And right when I was getting to it, it turned red. There were cars on the other side waiting to turn, but I had plenty of time to turn before I got to them, so I went right on through the red light, going on down the road happily to my office. And then a cop pulls me over. So I pull into the parking lot behind the mall. He walks up to the window, he says, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And honestly, I'm like, "No, I don't." I thought that was a yield sign. All these years I've been driving through it, I thought it was a yield. And he goes, "No, it's not a yield, it's a red light." I said, "Did they change it?" He's like, "No, they didn't change it. It's always been that way." I said, "Well, honest, I always thought it was a yield sign, so I don't know what to say." So he takes my license, he goes back to the car and he checks my license, registration, all that kind of stuff. And when he comes back, he says, "I could give you a ticket for running a red light, which is about $200. Well, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you a ticket just for failure to yield or something like that." I don't remember what it was he made up. He said it's only $25. So I was like, "Thank you, officer. I'm really glad. Thanks a lot for doing that." That could have gone a lot different if, say, when he came up to the window, I just kind of cracked my window a little and said, "What do you want?" or something like that. It would have gone a lot different, right?
Right.
I would have probably gotten a $200 ticket.
Yeah.
So there are some things you just don't want to say when a police officer pulls you over. And I made listed a few items here for your benefit. First, you don't want to say this. He comes up to the window, don't say, "What's your problem?" That's not going to start off good. You're going to walk away with the highest fine he can give you. Number two, and this is just stupid. "Can I hold your gun?" He's going to know you're crazy or just messing with him. And then it's not going to go good from there out. The third thing, careful donut. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the donut thing with cops is a sensitive issue. Okay? Don't bring it up. Yeah, maybe some of them like too many donuts, but it's just sensitive. Don't bring it up. The fourth thing, so what's a good bribe go for around here? Not in the United States. That won't go over well. If you're in a Latin American country, that may be a legitimate way, but not in the United States. Number 5, if I had known you were there, I would not have been driving so fast. That would probably get a chuckle out of you, but it's not going to get you out. 6, I was just trying to keep with the traffic. And if he says, "But there's no traffic," say, "That's how far behind I am." And number 7, if it's a woman, don't say, "Boy, you're ugly." Or don't say, "I was really hoping you were going to be that good-looking policewoman." She might not be violent with you, but she'll probably call backup, and they're going to beat you up. Number 8, ask if he has a daughter, and if he says yes, say, "I thought the name sounded familiar." That's going to get you an after-hours beating. He's going to come back later after he gets off as a father and beat you up. Number 9. Of course I'm drunk. You think I drive this way sober? You're not only getting a ticket, you're going to jail. Number 10. You're looking a little slow today. You have too many donuts?
No.
So I've already brought up the donut thing. You know, just don't mention donuts. Don't even offer a donut. If you have donuts in the car, just don't offer them. Cover them up. Number 11. Sorry, officer. I didn't realize my radar detector was unplugged. I'm pretty sure it's against the law to use it. In some states it is. Number 12. I thought you had to be in relatively good condition to be a police officer. You're asking for it. You're going to get beat up. Number 13. Whatever you do, don't open the trunk. They're probably going to not just open the trunk, they're going to tear your car up looking for whatever. So ladies and gentlemen, that's a few good suggestions of what not to say to a police officer. If you say something nice and cheerful, it's going to go better for you. Thank you.